Alright, so since this is the first actual video that I've actually managed to include audio in a non-live stream, call me stupid, but I've only just realized I can do that. I decided to make this yet another spooky jumpscare mansion video because I found a little trick, a little gimmick that might be useful for y'all trophy hunters. So there's this trophy called Avid Reader, and you obtain it when you read all notes in story mode. Now that can be a little different to do because first of all, these notes spawn pretty rarely if you're unlucky. It's RNG based. And second of all, there is no second of all. They just spawn really rarely. There might be a chance you miss some of them. They don't spawn during chases, so you don't really have to worry about that. But sometimes they do spawn in like rooms where the table is, I don't know, like behind your field of vision anyway. It's like you go through the door and it's somewhere to the far right and you can't see that as like just as you go through the door, and usually you're not going to look around and see, oh, is there a table with a note on it in this room? So you're probably going to miss it. Like on my first playthrough, I think I only read like 5 notes, barely even finished the first guy's story. So what we're going to do in this video, I'm going to show you how you can get these notes very easily. So all you need is an elevator room, right? So I'm in room 200 right now in story mode. I've started a save specifically for this, and for pacifism too, because I was dumb and I struck a deer on my first playthrough. So what you want to do, there are 2 conditions under which a note spawns in an elevator room, because that can happen. First of all, you must have a table that is also RNG based. The elevator room can lack a table. So it can have this table, it cannot have this table. The candle is not a condition. It can have both the candle and the note. It can have no candle or it can have no note, as seen here. Now the second condition is that it literally spawns the note. So if certain conditions are fulfilled, like, I don't know, probably some kind of random number generator or something, or like a coin flip, if the table is there and the number is that, probably, I don't know exactly how that works. I assume that would be the simplest logical conclusion. Then the node will spawn. So as you can see, the node is not here. What you need to do, if you load in your elevator room and the node is not here, or even if the table is not here, you go here and you save. Then you exit to menu, go back to your save. You see now the candle is gone, the posters are changed, nothing else really. So if the note, as long as the note isn't there, even if the table is, even if the candle is, or it's not, you save. You can press the button, although there is no reason really. But if you go out, yet again there is no problem, because as long as you don't save somewhere else, then if you exit, it's just gonna send you back to room 200, for example. But I don't know why you do that, because you're just gonna lose your progress if you don't make it to room, for example, 300. So yes, now we're gonna exit to menu again and repeat the process until we get a note. As I said before, it's purely coincidental that the table spawned all this. See, there it is, the note. So remember this note. Well, it appears, well, I still haven't died, so it appears I might be the protagonist, but I'm not entirely sure. I hope I'm not some side character that leaves notes for pointless exposition. Also, I found a strange computer that gave descriptions of the monsters, and it seems like they are called effective based on how many people they kill. So this guy talks about the cat DOS. This is a note that talks about the cat DOS. So this is very important. Don't save unless you have read the note, because if you do and you go out, then the next time you get a note, it's going to be the same thing. So when you load into your save and you get a note, make sure to pick it up first. You don't even, there is not like a minimum time limit. You just have to pick it up, put it down, then save, then quit. If you mess up this order, it's just gonna give you the same note if it spawns again. Then you have to repeat all over again. Just make sure not to hurry and click on new game, the machine, because then it's just gonna send you back and it's gonna be a pity. Alright. If you got good muscle memory, at some point you're just gonna start to memorize the moves and it's gonna be a lot easier. It's gonna go a lot faster. See, now the table's not there. Alright. Oh dear, I almost messed up. Almost messed up there. So yeah, this might take a while, but it's easily the most certain way to know that you are gonna do this. Like, you're going to get all the notes eventually, see? And all the notes gonna be different. I think the effectiveness of the specimens is also somehow related to the souls of the people they kill somehow. Anyway, I'm still alive and strong, but I feel like the inmost cave of my journey lies ahead. I wonder what the antagonist will look like. I hope cute. Yeah, I don't like this note. I don't know if he's... I hope he's not talking about Spooky, you know, because Spooky's canonically 12. Alright. I'm just gonna do this until one more note pops up, and then I guess you get the picture. I could end the video there. Also, make sure not to hurry when you load. Just make sure always it spawns you here. Look here. There's no table. There's no note. The table could be there with the note. Make sure the note is there. It's a yellow square. You can't miss it. All right. Save. Quit. Load. It's not there. Over and over again. Until eventually you're gonna get it. There we go. I just realized that I never had a mentor figure, trial, or a living home scene. That means that this story isn't following the archetypes to make me a traditional hero, which means I can be killed off. Well, it was nice for a little while at least. I think this was the last note of the tropes victim, and I think the survivalist victim will start taking his notes now. That makes this a perfect opportunity to end this video. If you found this helpful, make sure to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more content. And also stay tuned for the Twitch channel, because yeah, it exists. It has the same name, except it's Basilot underscore Narami. Did I just mess up my own pronunciation? Anyway, yeah, the Twitch channel, Basilot Narami, go over there, maybe check that out. I'm not streaming there too often, but maybe I will be. I did stream once. It was fun. One guy watched. Like all the time. That was nice. Well, see you later.